Hello students, as we all know that heart is an involuntary organ. It works automatically without the conscious effort of a person. However, functioning of heart like increase in the heart rate, decrease in the heart rate is controlled by autonomic nervous system. So in this video we are going to study how functioning of heart is regulated and thus controlled by the autonomic nervous system. Now, as we all know, autonomic nervous system has two branches, sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. So, look at this figure. This figure depicts the central nervous system. This is the cerebrum, this is the midbrain, and this is the spinal cord. This is the figure of heart. Now, sympathetic nervous system as well as parasympathetic nervous system, both these nervous systems are made up of nerves. So, let's first understand those nerves, those sympathetic and parasympathetic nerves that innervate the heart. Now, as you can see here, parasympathetic vagus nerve originate from the brainstem, while the sympathetic nerves originate from T1 to T4, that is the upper thoracic segment of the spinal cord. Now, these parasympathetic and sympathetic nerves supply the myocardium or the cardiac muscles of the heart. So, the heart is supplied by the parasympathetic nerves as well as by the sympathetic nerves. Functioning of heart is controlled by the sympathetic nervous system as well as by the parasympathetic nervous system. Now, let's first study effect of sympathetic nervous system on the heart. Now, sympathetic nervous system prepares the body to deal with the stress, like stressful situations like anger, anxiety, danger, etc. So, during all the stressful situations, sympathetic nervous system is stimulated, and stimulation of sympathetic nervous system increases the heart rate. It also increases force of contraction of myocardium. That is, there is increase in the force of contraction of cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles now contract more forcefully, and this increases the cardiac output. Now, increased cardiac output ensures adequate supply of blood to the body tissues during the stress. Thus, sympathetic nervous system prepares the body to deal with the stress. It increases the heart rate, it increases the force of contraction of cardiac muscles, it increases the cardiac output, and it mediates fight and flight responses. Now, after dealing with the stress, it is the parasympathetic nervous system that gets stimulated. Now, parasympathetic nervous system mediates the rest response. It regulates the basal heart rate. Now, stimulation of parasympathetic nervous system reduces the heart rate. So, the increased heart rate, the heart rate that was increased because of the stress, now decreases because of the stimulation of parasympathetic nervous system, and now the heart rate comes back to the normal, that is 60 to 100 beats per minute. Similarly, the force of contraction of cardiac muscles that was increased because of the sympathetic stimulation now reduces, and the cardiac output also reduces. The increased cardiac output now returns to normal. So, sympathetic nervous system, stimulation of sympathetic nervous system increases heart rate, increases force of contraction of cardiac muscles, and also increases the cardiac output, while stimulation of parasympathetic nervous system reduces heart rate, reduces force of contraction of cardiac muscles, and reduces the cardiac output. The sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system exert opposite effects on the heart. However, the two systems work in a harmonious manner so as to maintain normal heart rate. That is the normal heart rate of 60 to 100 beats per minute. So, this is the effect of autonomic nervous system on the functioning of heart. The sympathetic nervous system stimulates heart, whereas parasympathetic nervous system reduces the heart rate, and the two systems they exert the opposite effects, but they work in a harmonious manner so as to maintain the normal functioning of the heart. So, this is all about the effect of autonomic nervous system on the functioning of heart. If you find the video useful, kindly like, subscribe and share this video. Thanks for watching this video.